always keep improving. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Hopefully you're just always trying to keep getting better and figure out more. But if you're ready, let's go ahead and get the music rolling. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you got your seatbelt on. If you need it, you know, whatever it is you do for your warm up. And we're just gonna start twisting our arms like this, nice and gentle. Kind of like throwing haymakers a little bit and really twisting that core. And I want you to, you know, understand that we twist kind of gently, you know. I don't want you jerking. We're just warming up. All right, let's start punching. Nice and slow, just getting the blood pumping. All right, shake that out. We're going to stretch the lower back, so bring your core forward. And I pull with my arms against my legs to help get more of a stretch. But let's bring that chest down to our thighs. Keep pulling on your legs gently. Feel your body relax into the stretch. Really exhale. Try to empty all the air out of your lungs. And then coming up slowly. You don't want to get lightheaded. Let's take the right arm across the front. Really reaching. Nice. Switch. Nice and slow. All right. You know, just stretching that. Let's go ahead and let's stretch these wrists. And you can stretch your wrists however you want. I like this because we can get both of them at the same time. But man, when we were just stretching the arms there, I think one of the reasons why I'm not doing so well is I think I went too hard in the gym on Monday. That stretching was a little painful. Yeah. So I'm going to take it nice and easy today. But of course, we're always doing it at our own level. So let's stretch up. And if you can get that arm behind your head and stretch to the side, stretch that trunk if you can get that engaged. Back to the other side. Yeah. And you know what? I'm sitting here thinking about why this stretching is so sore. And there you go. That's our break. Go ahead and finish this stretch out. But I've recently started standing in research again. And I have to support my upper body with handles. And that's why my upper body is so tight and back in my shoulders. That's what's going on. That's what. So, you know, I don't know what you guys experience, but I get pain where I can't feel pain. So I don't know I'm in pain, but I'm sweating and having symptoms. And like I've told you guys, I've been feeling like junk today. And that just kind of clued me in on maybe I just need to do some stretching and some light working out. So I'm going to be very cautious as we move forward in here. But yeah, I'm excited about hopefully working something out there. I always get disappointed in myself too. Like I should be more aware of these things. I'm starting a new workout and like, you know, I gotta always be in tune to my body because when I'm not, that's when my foot's resting against, you know, something hot by a fire. All right, let's get punching. All right. Really engage that trunk. Oh, yeah, it's throwing me around when I engage my trunk. Yeah. All right. Let's punch up. Back to punching out. All right, stretching those elbows up. Ooh, that's tight. And I'm trying to really listen to my body. Like, I know that I'm sore. There is a certain amount of, you need to work through some tightness to loosen things up, but I'm doing it very carefully, very carefully. All right, up. And we're trying to go across. A lot of times, the first few movements don't really look like what I want them to. It takes me a while to get my body sped up to my brain. Not that my brain moves fast. It's just how slow my body is. All right, I'm going to recline my back a little bit so I can get my lower back off. Let's bring that chest forward and get that back off of your wheelchair back. Trying to come out of that support and feel how tippy you get when you don't have that lateral support. And if you're used to that, then you can work yourself in more dimensions. You can go faster and work on control. There's always ways you can grade it up or grade it down to make it work for you. Really wanting to focus on that little movement where your back comes off contact with the wheelchair back or the chair back. I think I feel a little abdomen squeeze in here, but neurologically, I don't think that's possible. Back to some punching. All right, let's get some water. Let's make sure we're staying hydrated. That is one thing. I got a whole new package of water flavoring, and I really like it. It's pomegranate berry, and it's good. It's less sweat-like, but still very good. But that's why I don't know if it's my grandma on my mom's side coming through, but when my throat starts getting sore, I got something in my eye, I just start loading up on vitamin C. That's what she always told us to do, and vitamin C and water. I think those are the two best things I can do. All right, we're about through this break. We're going to get going. I'm feeling better. I was really tight. I think that's what I just needed to move. It's important to listen to your body, but sometimes you just need to warm things up and get it going. And you can always go as slow as you need to try to get things moving, but don't rush it, but also don't give up. All right. Back to punching. All right, working that core in 4 directions. Oh, I was going a little too far to the right. All Switch directions. Punching up. Keep it up. All right, reaching down to the right. To the left. Arm raises. Switch. To the right and to the left. To the right, to the left. Back and forth, all the way down to the right, all the way down to the left. Punching up. Going across. Switch. Punch. All right, good job. Get you a break. Let me check. Well, you know, I always got to have catheter issues. Blood pressure's going up. So, all right. Make sure you're staying on top of your water, getting hydrated. Oh. And I've also been a little congested, and as I'm getting moving here, you know, my nasal passages are kind of clearing a little bit, so movement's good. Movement's good. Oh. Yeah. Days like today, what I really want to do is just take an endless hot shower. That's about the only thing that sounds nice. All right. Whew. That blood pressure is kicking a little bit. Get some exercise coming and get things rolling. Let's get it going. I remember it was such a big deal to me growing up because we always listened to music, and it was always party like it's 1999. And then I was in high school when it happened, but I was like, well, what are we going to do after that? Like, it was never supposed to come to fruition. All right, let's work that core. Get that chest all the way down to the knees and come back up strong into your chair. Sorry, I'm losing my research notes here. All right. Punching up. My wife was born in '93, and I don't know what happened. Something on social media. She's like, "What's this Y2K thing?" And I just started cracking up. It's like, you know how the date on the computer, it's 4 digits for, 2024? It's like, well, when they originally did programming, they just did 2 digits, and people thought the world was going to end when 99 went to 00. Bunching out. All right, stretching down to the right. To the left. Elbows back. Oh. Stretching them up. Back to some crunches. Try to get that back off of the back of the chair. Punching up. Keep it up. Go faster if you can. Keep pushing it. I'm burning out, but I can keep going. Keep holding on a little longer. Come on, Prince. Keep it up. Oh. Whew. Keep it going. Reminds me of a coach I had. He kept going, one more. I didn't say last one, I said one more. All right, man. Definitely feeling the water now. Whew. I'm a little winded from that burnout set there. That was tough. All right. How are we doing on the song list? All right, got some David Bowie up next. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty gassed after that one. But no rest for the wicked, right? Oh. There we go. Let's start rolling it. Ooh, spasm. Ooh, I like how you're spicing it up. Switch directions. I'm punching. All right, reaching. Reaching with both hands if you can, safely. And let's go ahead and reach down to the toes and then come up proud. All right, once we got this movement down, adding a press. So then we're toes, up, press, back down, toes, up to press. Let's dance. All right, punching. And now we're really focusing on twisting that core. Punching right, punching left. Keep pushing. All right, left arm only. Really focus on opening up your chest here at the end. Sometimes if I really open my chest up, I can pop my breastbone here and do that. But you know, don't strain your muscles. Don't strain your ligaments. Let's. All right, switch. All right, punches. Let's get those wings up. Oh, all right. Whew. Feeling it. Feeling it. Hope you guys are having a good time here with this workout. Keep getting AD coming and going, just trying to work through it. You know, it does feel good to loosen up here, but I just still not my best day, but I think that's what's important is when you're showing up on the days that aren't your best day. And even, you know, I can show up, you know, to the gym or to therapy or something and absolutely kill it and have a great day. And those days are fun, but those aren't the days that you grow. Those are the days that you enjoy your growth. The days that you really grow, I feel like, are the days you don't want to go, that you make yourself go, and maybe the whole session sucks. Maybe you just suck the whole time you're lifting weights, but you make yourself do it on the day you normally wouldn't, and those are the days that you really get better, is what I really believe. And so I try to, you know, you got to balance it with not overdoing it, but I think far too many people underdo it as opposed to overdoing it. I'll say that. All right. And sometimes it's like I'm going to feel like crap either way, so maybe I can just distract myself with a workout, you know? Why, you know, it's like you can only sit there in your own misery for so long until you just need to do something to occupy your time. So but that's not to say you take a break when you need it. That's something I've had to learn. Sometimes I go too hard with that and I break myself down instead of building myself up. And, you know, we're all learning, right? Slowly but surely. It's debatable whether I am learning or not, but I think I am. I think I am. No worries. It was September by Earth, Wind, and Fire is the next one. No worries. But I've felt like that. Nope. I know. Is it Iron Man or who is it that? Iron Butterfly, that's right. Up. Cross. Switch. All right. Around the world, getting that back off of your wheelchair back or your chair back. Just making some circles in your own space. And I got to keep catching myself because I keep losing my balance. Switch directions. All right, let's roll it. Switch. Punching up. Working those abs, get that chest to those knees. And then adding a reach. And then down to the toes and up to the sky. Working it across. Switch. All right. Great job. Cruising through this. What we got? 1, 2, 3 more songs. All right. Feeling better, but I'm feeling like I'm going to go eat a huge plate for dinner and go to bed early. So I remember there was a big switch. You know, I feel like growing up, a lot of times you don't have an appetite when you're sick. And then I remember in like my 20s, it switched to where when I started feeling sick, like unless it was nausea, but most of the time when I start feeling run down, my appetite just spikes. Like just feed me, Seymour. So I'll play that game. Yeah, I agree. I think so. It's your body. Just listen to your body, you know, and your body will tell you if it's too much. You know, you can understand, but there's times when you need more. You're breaking up there. Leaning side to side. All right. Now reach up to the sky. Man. I really got to lean and throw my elbow into it to get my hand up above my head. I'm definitely cheating by therapist vernacular. All right, let's get those elbows up. You got to be free. All right, leaning back to the right, back to the left. And add in a reach, and then a reach down, and then you're pulling it up, and you're pulling it up. To the right, twisting that core, trying to get a nice stretch, but not going so hard where you're tearing anything, you know, just nice and gentle. All right, while we're here, let's rotate this arm. Try to work that hand all the way back and then rotate all the way down. Nice and gentle within your range of motion. Switch, let's do it with the other. Punching. All right, reaching forward. Coming out here, then stretching those arms out, sitting upright, and repeating. Punching. All right, my blood pressure keeps spiking here at the end. All right. Yeah, that was a little tough there at the end. Kept having a little blood pressure issue. All right, get some water though. Really am digging this berry pomegranate flavor. I used to be so good about just drinking straight water, and then I don't know, I just got burnt out on it. Hopefully I get the taste back. So summer will hit and I'll start cutting water with iced tea and I'll try to work my way back into it. That'll be the plan. Two more. We can do it. I was really feeling it at the end of that one. Here we go. Reaching out and then coming back. Nice and controlled. Don't stop, 'cause we're having a good time. All right, punching. Punching up, right arm only. Switch. Back to punching out. Reaching down, throwing it up. Reaching down, throwing it up. Punching. twisting. Ooh, punching. Crunching. I mean, oh, it's not bad. Oh. Keep it up. All right. Whew. Man, right at the end of every song, my blood pressure keeps just going up a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but when my blood pressure goes up, what I feel is like I get goosebumps, and then I get a little bit of anxiety, I get a little tense, and I start sweating, and I just like get this sense that like something's wrong. And then I usually check my catheter, and it's usually kinked, and I unkink it, and in like 5 seconds, everything just like melts away. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my blood pressure. Obviously, I don't have a blood pressure cuff on in here, but that's what I experience. I experience, like I'm really sensitive on the back of my neck and the top of my shoulders, and I feel it starting to get wet up there, and then I get very uncomfortable because it's like there's 3 degrees of temperature that I'm comfortable in, and then, if I start sweating and then we get a little breeze, then equilibrium is off. It is off, So, but the one thing I do really enjoy when I'm like that is just a towel. Just a towel, and I have a huge beach towel when I have nights where I'm really sweaty, but just something that can pull the wetness away really makes a big difference for my comfort. All right. Punching up. Strangest dreams imprint by the way. All right, punching across, really twisting that core. Start to scream. Reaching down to the right. I'm not feeling too good myself. You're feeling all right. Mm-hmm. Too good. To the left. Coming forward. Reaching down to those toes. Reaching up to the sky, down to the toes, up to the sky. And a lot of times I'm kind of swinging my upper body to get my arms up because I don't have the tricep function. I'm kind of just letting my shoulders and gravity do the thing. But therapists will call it cheating, but I think there's value in learning how to do the movement however you can. So obviously it has to be safe. We can't be harming ourselves, but I'm not going to tell you it's not correct form in here. As long as it's not hurting you, we're just trying to keep our bodies moving. And back to punching. We're feeling all right. Mm-hmm. Hair in the face is not a problem that I have. All right, up, punching up. Switch. Punching out. Mm. Mm-mm. To the left and to the right. You know. All right. Great job, everybody. Keep finishing out this movement here. And there we go. All right. Let me get adjusted in my chair. And great job. Great job, everybody. I really appreciate it. I really was not, you know, it was one of those days where I was kind of like, man, should I just call in sick? But it's like, no, can't do that. And I really enjoyed it with you guys. So I appreciate you showing up and helping me get through this. So let's go ahead and get a little stretching in here. Let's come across with the right arm. Oh. Yeah, you know, I kind of had the whole day, and I've been working all day, but I didn't have anything really structured today. I had a call this morning, and you know, I'm sitting here. It's 5:20. I haven't left the apartment. I haven't eaten. I've just been sitting here grinding away on videos and editing, and just kind of, you know, I was gonna go get some lunch, and then it was raining, and I just have not switch arms. Just not feeling it today. And this is exactly what I needed. So thank you guys. Yeah. I feel bad when Liz and Lacey, they'll play like an old workout, but that's not why you guys come to the Zoom. So, and I want to see you. So that's why we're all here. All right, let's stretch down to those toes. This is one of my favorite ones at the end where I get to feel how much looser my lower back is. All right, then really pushing all the air out of your lungs and then coming up slow. Oh, all right. Let's get some, I'm going to do a more dedicated stretch here, one wrist at a time. Loosen that up. But stretch your fingers however you can, your wrist or whatever you can, you know. I'll get that other one. A lot of times, especially my right wrist, I have a ton of nerve pain in my wrists and hands. And yeah, the stretching really helps with that. A lot of times I get a big pop out of one of my joints in my wrist, and I don't get enough nerve pain to where I want to take medication for it, but just every once in a while my hands feel like they are on fire. And you know, you guys have probably seen I have Band-Aids on my hands a lot. I bite at my pain in my sleep, and it's something that I'm really struggling with, and I'm really embarrassed about. But you know, it's what's going on. You know, so I'm on my third therapist. You know, I got all these crazy gloves and contraptions, and I just got to have the perfect night to have things go well. But I'm working on it. But thank you guys very much. I appreciate you joining this week, and I hope to see you next week.